Hi, I'm Carl Sprudies, and the reason that I'm making this video and sending it out to you is I have created the Decide Your Destiny movement, and I would love for you to be a part of it, to join me with it. I've been a visual storyteller for many, many years, and I loved capturing people's stories visually, the portraits, the environmental portraits, and I just felt like if you spoke to someone long enough, eventually their soul would reveal itself and you'd have a split second to capture that. And that's what I get from books. People's books, when they write books, when they put everything on the line, they share a part of their soul. And I think that's art in general, to be honest. I think we actually put a part of ourselves in the art that we're creating. And that's what I've done with this book, Decide Your Destiny. I've put lots of parts of myself in it, because at the age of 14, 18, 20s, I found myself, after a traumatic relationship with my mother, on the streets, homeless. I found myself in hospital, 33% chance of surviving, then having to think about my longevity and have different procedures and operations and surgeries and drugs and all these different sort of things very early on in my life. And it just took me onto a total different path. And so there were so many moments where I had to decide my destiny, where I had to think about, what is my destiny? What's my legacy? What's my purpose? Why am I here? What am I doing here? Who am I going to help? And through all of that, I realized, hey, we think that we're the director of our own movie and it's just us in our own little world, but there's so many other people out there that are suffering, that are struggling, that have had in the last few years, younger people who are facing challenges that we didn't have to face. And how are they going to decide their destiny? How are they going to navigate their path and their journey defined by them and becoming the authority over their own lives so they can live uniquely, they can live as their own being comes to the fore and they create beauty on this planet. And that's really what I want to do. That's the purpose of this book. It's got 22 steps for people to take every chapter, 22 chapters, and every chapter ends in an exercise so that they can actually go out and begin looking at their life, auditing themselves, having a look, where did I decide my destiny? Where can I decide my destiny better? Who do I need in my life? What mentors do I need? There's a section where you do your hero's journey. I'd love you to help me get this book into the hands, the hearts and the souls of as many people as possible. People out there that are struggling. It's a new year, new challenges, challenges that we didn't even know that we had to face. And people need tangible solutions, real things that they can hold and feel and know that they're making some change, some progress, that they're overcoming, that they're shifting their habits and their ways, and they're conquering themselves to become the best of themselves, to extract the best out of themselves. And there's a lot of people suffering on this planet. And ever since a kid, I can tell you, ever since this little kid here, I have wanted to help people. And I believe I've created something powerful in this book, 22 steps, 22 exercises, and a movement behind it, an engine room behind it to help it get out and help as many people as possible. So will you join me in helping me get this book out to as many people as possible?